the data. Fit A, Poisson distribution for the following data and test the goodness of it and test the goodness of it, test the goodness of it given that chi square at the level of 5% significance is 7.815 for 3 degree of freedom. For 3 degree of freedom. So write down the data. They are given x value on the frequency value. X is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So frequencies are 122, 60, 15, 2, 1. What is the assumption? What is our hypothesis? Poisson distribution. Okay. So next, to find the expected value, we have to use the Poisson distribution. What is the formula for Poisson distribution P of x? What is the formula? What is the formula? Hello, Bhavana?
Power x into minus m divided by x power factorial.
Yes, m factorial, sorry, m power x, a power minus m divided by x factorial. This is the formula. First we have to find out m if they are given Poisson distribution. Okay, m is equal to summation of f into x divided by summation of f. So find out 0 into 122 is 0 plus 1 into 60 is 60 plus 2 into 15 is 30 plus 2 3s are 6 plus 4 1s are 4. Now add the frequency. What you will get? 122 plus 60 plus 15 plus 2 plus 1. What you got?
200.
200. So 60 plus 30 plus 6 plus 4 by 200, how much? 100. 100 by 200. That is 1 by 2, right? 0.5. So we got m is equal to 0.5. Now you find out e to the power of minus m. That is e to the power of minus 0.5. What is e to the power of minus 0.5?
0.6.
0.6065. So next, substitute in the formula. So P of x is equal to m power x. M is 0.6065 whole to the power of x into e to the power of minus m. E power minus m is 0. Already we obtained, right? M is 0.5, m power x. So m is 0.5, 0.5 to the power of x. 0.5 power x, m power x into e power minus m. 0.6065 divided by x factorial. So next, go on finding the value when x is 0. P of 0. So P of 0 is equal to 0.5 to the power of 0 into 0.6065 divided by 0 factorial. That will be 0.6065 only. I want f of 0. Okay, expected value. F of 0 is nothing but What is the total frequency? What is the total frequency? 200. Multiply with 200. So there we are dividing 200 into the as a frequencies. So 200 into 0.6025. What you got? What you got?
121.30.
121.30 is approximately equal to 121. I will write the table. So for simplicity, I will write here. So later I will construct one more table. Okay, 121. Next. So P of 1 you find first. P of 1 is equal to 0.5 to the power of 1 into 0.6065 divided by 1 factorial. What is 0.5 into 0.6065?
0.3032.
0.3032 na. So next f of 1 I want, frequency I want out of 200. So 200 into 0.3032. What you got?
60.65.
60.65 is approximately equal to 61 na. Round it off to 61 because this decimal value is greater than 5. So 61 I got. So next P of 2 you find. P of 2 is equal to what? 0.5 to the power of 2 into 0.6065 divided by 2 factorial. What you got? What you got? 0. Probability should not exceed
75.
0.
0.0758.
0.0758.
Yes, ma'am.
Next f of 2. F of 2 is 200 into 0.0758. What you got?
15.16.
15.16 is approximately equal to 15 only. So we got 15. Next, P of 3. P of 3 is equal to P of 3 we should find. P of 3 is equal to 0.5 to the power of 3 into 0.6065 divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial means 6. What you got? What is P of 3?
0.0126.
0.01?
26.
Next f of 3 you find. F of 3 is equal to 200 into 0.0126. How much?
2.52.
2.52. Round it off to what? 3. Because it is 5 or greater than 5, add 1 to the previous. Now it becomes 3. Okay, next find out P of 4. P of 4 is equal to 0.5 to the power of 4 into 0.6065 divided by 4 factorial. How much? 4 factorial means 24. How much you got P of 4? What is P of 4? 0. Keep the calculator with you people. Huh? What you got P of 4? Hello? Can you hear me?
0.0015.
0.0015. Okay, next f of 4 I want frequency. So multiply with 200 total frequency. 200 into 0.0015. What you got? 0.3.
0.3.
0.3 is approximately what? 0 only, right? Because it is not equal or greater than 5. So it will be 0. Next you reconstruct the table. So it consisting of only observed value and the expected value. So observed value and expected value. So now observed value when it is 122 frequency. So we got 121 expected value. Next observed value is 60. Our expected value is also how much? 61 na? 61. So then when observed value is 15, we got expected value is also 15. When observed value is 2, we got expected value is 3. So but when observed value is 1, we got expected value is 0. If it is 0, what we should do? If it is
Add
0,
the
what?
previous value.
Add the previous two values. Okay. So we have to cut this separator. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 3 plus 0 equal to 3. So now we have to find out the chi-square. So write the formula to find chi-square. Write the formula to find chi-square. What is the formula to find chi-square? Chi-square is equal to summation now observed value minus expected value whole square divided by expected value. So next which is equal to observed value minus expected value 122 minus 121. So that is 1 square divided by expected value is 121 plus. So 60 minus 61. 60 minus 61 is minus 1 square by 61 expected value. Next 15 minus 15 0. 0 by 15 plus. So what you got? 3 minus 3, right? 3 minus 3 0. 0 square by 3. You leave this 0 by 15 is 0, not infinity. 15 by 0 is infinity. 0 by 15 is 0 only. So that is 1 by 121 plus of minus 1 whole square is 1. 1 by 61 plus 0 by 15 is 0 plus 0 by 3 is 0. What you got? 1 by 121 plus 1 by 61? What you got? 1 by 121 plus 1 by 161?
0.02.
0.025. So it is less than or greater than the given value. Given value is 7.815. So 0.025 is less than or greater than 7.815? Less than. Okay, 0.025 is less than the given value. Here in the question itself they are given the threshold value of the chi-square is 7.815 at the level of 5% significance. Okay. So then the hypothesis is rejected or accepted? Accepted. Right on. Therefore, the hypothesis that the fitness of good can be accepted. Students T distribution. So here they divided the theoretical distribution to test the significance of a sample mean where the small sample is drawn from the normal population. Here student T distribution will comes under small sample. As I told you that we have a population. Population in the sense it is a large, it is a collection of the data. From the collection of the data in the population, we are drawn the samples. Okay, process of selecting the samples from the population is called sampling. That I explained in the introduction itself. So now here we are going to discuss student T distribution for the small samples. Okay, from the populations only, normal population. Okay, now here we are taking that xi. So xi values, so that is I from 1, 2, 3, etc. to n. So be a random samples of size n. Size n means number of elements. So this is a universe or the population what we have. Universe or population. From the universe or population, it is also a set. Universe or population is a set. Universe or population is a set. So like 1, 2, 3, etc. So I am choosing some samples. Okay, samples means subsets. Okay, the samples will be finite. So now I am taking a sample of size n. Sample of size n drawn from a population. So that sample mean of that sample will be mu. Okay, mean of that sample will be mu, and the variance is sigma square. Sigma is a standard deviation and sigma square is the variance. The statistics T is defined. We have to discuss the statistics of the sample. So that is called T, that is a student T distribution is defined as T is equal to x bar minus mu divided by S by root n. That can also be written as x bar minus mu divided by S into root n. Root n. N is the size of the sample. How many elements are there in the sample? So mu is the mean. X bar is the sample mean. Okay. So this can be found. So mu is the population mean. Mu is the population mean, means mean of the population or universe. Population, mean of population. Sigma square is variance of population. Variance of population. That will be given in the question itself. So then what? X square. Actually x square is the mean of the sample. Mu and sigma square for the population. X bar is the mean for the sample. X bar is the mean for the sample. Sample is a subset of the universal set or the population. Okay, so this is the thing what we have. Then what is S? How to find S? So S square, we have the formula to find S square. S square is equal to 1 by n minus 1 into summation of I from 1 to n xi minus x bar whole square. This is a formula to find the S square. Is the sample mean. So this is, sample variance. Sample variance. You have to differentiate with variance. So x bar is the mean of the sample. S square is the variance of the sample. Here already we use sigma square, right? So for that we are to differentiate it. So we are using S square. S square is the sample variance. X bar is the sample mean. Mu is the mean of the population. Sigma square is the variance of the population. Okay. So they will give the data. So from that we have to derive all these values. So then we can find. So next I will solve one problem, then you will get to know everything. So which type of problems we can solve by using the student T distribution. Okay, next problems in student T distribution. Take down the problems. First one. Find the These are the easy problems. Just you have to remember the formula. That's it. Find the student's T. Find the student's T for the following variable values in a sample of 8. In a sample of 8. So they are given the sample -4, -2, -2, 0, 2, 2, 3, 3. Taking the mean of the universe to be 0. Taking the mean of the universe, to be 0. Okay, next we have to go for the problem formula first. Solution. So it is a repeated. Okay, we are choosing repeatedly the numbers from the universe. So okay, right? First you write down the sample. So the sample is given as -4, -2, -2, 0, 2, 2, 3, 3. This is a given. So then you write the formula for T distribution. What's the formula for T distribution? T is equal to, what's the formula? X bar minus what? X bar minus mu divided by S. X bar minus mu by S into root n. So this is a formula what we have. Okay. So next we have to find out, call it as equation number 1. What is n stands for? What is n? Size of the sample. What is the size of the sample? Hello? What is the size of the sample? How many elements are there in the sample?
8.
Can you hear? 8. N is 8. Okay, n is 8. What is mu stands for? What is mu stands for? Mean of what? Mean of population or universe. What it is given? What is given it as? What is mu given? 0. Mu given as 0. Next we have to find out x bar and s. Okay, x bar and s. So what is x bar? Mean of the sample. X bar is the mean of the sample. So we know that how to find the mean. Sum of the values of this sample divided by number of elements. Correct? Is it right? So you add that elements. -4, -2, -2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3. Divide by number of elements. Mean is nothing but average. Number of elements is 8. What do you got x bar? What do you got x bar? Hello?
0.25.
0.25. X bar is 0.25. Average. Mean is nothing but average. Average of the sample is 0.25. Next we have to find out S. What is S stands for? So we have to find out S square. S square is the what? Variance of what? Variance of sample. S square is the variance of sample. S is the standard deviation of the sample. We have formula So sigma square is the variance of population, S is the variance of sample. So mu is the mean of the population and x bar is the mean of the sample. You have to differentiate this and you have to remember. Okay, right. We have the formula to find S square. S square is 1 by n minus 1 into summation from I from 1 to n xi minus x bar whole square. So now go on substituting the value. N is 8 minus 1. So next xi means this is x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, x8. Okay, I is 1, x1 that is minus 4, x bar we got it as 0.25 whole square plus. So next minus 2, x2 minus 2 minus 0.25 whole square plus summation we have for all the values of x we have to do like this. Next minus 2 minus 0.25 whole square plus 0 minus 0.25 whole square plus 2 minus 0.25 whole square plus 2 minus 0.25 whole square plus 3 minus 0.25 whole square plus 3 minus 0.25 whole square. What you got? Tell me S square value divided by 7 you should do at the end. This is S square value, so S is equal to square root of 7.07. What is square root of 7.07? ಇದನ್ನಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬೇಗ 2.66 2.66 correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we got S square value, N we know, S we know, X bar we know, mu we know. Substitute in equation 1. So equation 1 become T is equal to X bar. What is X bar? 0.25 minus mu. Mean of universe is 0. Divide by S. S is 1? 2.66 into square root of N. Into square root of what is N? N equal to 8. Now calculate what you got T value. What is T value?
0.266.
0.266. This is your T value. So that only they are asking in the question to find. Find the T value, right? Find the student T. We found the value of T. Did you clear?
Ma'am.
Okay. Next, take down the problem. Actually, these two concepts are easy and important. That's what I am doing in the sampling theory, these two only. Okay. So if you learn these two, one more concept is there as I told you that significance of mean and significance of standard deviation, that I am not going to do. If you want, I will complete the topic also. These two are important and compulsory questions from these two, that is T square and student T distribution. So that's what I am first completing these two. So write down this is December 2018 question paper problem. December 2018 question paper problem. 10 individuals are chosen at random from the population and their heights in inches are found to be, are found to be 63, 63, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 70, 71, 71. Test the hypothesis that test the hypothesis that the mean height of the universe is 66 inches. So they are given. To check the hypothesis, we should know, right, the significance level 0.05, the threshold value of the t value at the 5% level of significance is 2.262, for the degree of freedom 9. Okay, so because here we have 10 values, the degree of freedom, so 10 minus 1, 9. So 10 variables. Okay, right. Solution. First you write down the sample space. Sample space they are given as 63, then 63, 62, sorry 66, 66, then 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 71. So this is a sample is given. Universe is very large. In universe, this is a sample is a subset. Okay, now from the sample, what is n? What is n given? Tell me fast. What is n? Size of the sample. How many elements are there in the sample?
10.
10. N is 10. So you can read the question. They are given us to find. What we have to find? T value. See here. So T of 0.05 means we should find T value. Okay, if they are given instead of T chi square means that is a chi square distribution. So here T means student T distribution. So first you write the formula for T. What is the formula to find T? T equal to what? Huh?
X bar minus mu divided by
X bar. Okay.
okay.
Divide by
Yes.
S into
Root n.
root n. Call it as equation number 1. So we have to, whether they are given mu, what is mu stands for? Mean of what? Mu is mean of
Population.
population or universe. Population or universe, both are same. So whether they are given mean of population or universe? Whether they are given in the question? Read the question and tell me. What is the universe mean? The mean height of the universe is what? What they are given? Huh? 66. Okay, we have to check whether this is rejected or accepted by taking mean of the universe as 66. Then we have to compute at the end whether this mean of the universe is accepted or rejected. This is the assumption in the question what they made. Okay, next we have to find out x bar. X bar is equal to, what is the formula for x bar? So add all the sample values, divide by number of the sample values. So now go on adding 63 plus 63, do it in your calculator fast. 66 plus 67 plus 68 plus 69 plus 70 plus 71 plus 71. Divide by number of terms. How many terms? We have totally 10 terms. What you got x bar? What you got x bar?
67.8.
67.8. Very good. So okay, next we have to find out. So we got x bar, we got mu, and we know n. Our aim is to find now s. So we have the formula to find s square. It is not the formula for s, it is the formula for s square. S square is equal to, what is the formula? 1 by n minus 1 into summation of xi minus x bar whole square. So which is equal to 1 minus 10 minus 1, n is 10, into xi. This is called as x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, x8, x9. Only 9 values, huh? 6, 7, 8, 9. What is the one more value? 63, 63, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 70. Two values of 70 we have. Two values of 70. One more 70. Okay. So 70, that is our 66 is 67, 68, 69, sorry, x9, x10. Okay, next, x1 minus x bar. x1 is 63. 63 minus x bar, that is 67.8 whole square, plus x2 minus x bar, 63 minus 67.8 whole square, plus x3 minus x bar, that is 66 minus 67.8 whole square, plus x4 minus x bar, that is 67 minus 67.8 whole square, plus next 68 minus 67.8 whole square, plus next 69 minus 67.8 whole square, plus 70 minus 67.8 whole square, plus 70 minus 67.8 whole square, plus 71 minus 67.8 whole square, plus 71 minus 67.8 whole square. So now calculate and tell me the answer. S square is 1 by 9 into this. What you got S square?
9.067.
9.067. So this implies what is S? Square root of 9.067 is
3.01.
3.011. Now we got all the values of the equation 1. Substitute in equation 1, then find the value of t. Now equation 1 become t is equal to x bar, we got it as 67.8 minus mu. Mean of the universe is 66, divided by s. S we got it as 3.011 into square root of 10. N is 10. So calculate it. What you got t value?
1.89.
1.89 we got. This is important value what we got. So now we got t as 1.89. So and they are given in the question, in the data, they are given t value at the level of 5% significance is 2.262. Whether it is less than or greater than? Our obtained value is less than the threshold value or greater than the threshold value?
Less than mark.
less than. Then the hypothesis is accepted or rejected?
Accepted.
Accepted. What is our hypothesis? They are assuming, assumption is nothing but hypothesis. What they are assumed? They are assumed that mean height of the universe is 66 inch. This is the assumption they made. Yes, it can be accepted. The hypothesis is accepted. At what level? At which percentage? At the 5% level of significance. Did you clear? 0.05 means 5%, right? Is it clear? Hello? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Take down the next problem. This is December 2017 and June 2019 question paper problem. It is December 2017 and June 2019 question paper problem. So write down the question. A certain stimulus administrate to each of the 12 patients results in the following change. Results in the following change in blood pressure. 5, 2, 8, minus 1, 3, 0, 6, minus 2, 1, 5, 1, 5, 0, 4. 1, 5, 0, 4. Full stop. Can it be concluded that the stimulus will increase the blood pressure. So this is a hypothesis. Hypothesis is the stimulus will increase the blood pressure. We have to check whether this hypothesis is accepted or rejected. So they are given that T value at the pi level for 5% of significance is 2.201 for 11 degree of freedom. Sometimes they will give this as T of 0.05 for level 11 degree of freedom is equal to 2.201. Okay, so the meaning of this is T of 0.05 is 2.201 at the 5 degree of freedom. Is clear? Then we go for the solution. First write down the sample. So sample is given here. From this clearly in the question they are not mentioned which distribution we have to use, whether it is chi square or t. So here itself we can know that it is a t distribution. Students, t distribution. First you write down the sample given 5, 2, 8, minus 1, 3, 0, 6, minus 2, 5, 0, 4. Now write the formula for T distribution. What is the formula? T is equal to? What is the formula T?
X bar minus mu by S.
X bar minus mu by S into
Square root of n.
root n. Oh, that is equation number 1. So what is X bar? First find out X bar. X bar is equal to sum of the samples divided by number of elements. Okay. So add the sample elements. 5 plus 2 plus 8 minus 1 plus 3 plus 0 plus 6 minus 2 plus 5 plus 0 plus 4. Divide by how many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Correct? 11. So therefore what is X bar? What is X bar?
2.583.
So n is 12, right? 1 minute. So because they are given 12 patients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Always I am missing one number. 5, 2, 8, minus 1, 3, 0, 6, minus 2. See here I missed 1. 12 patients, no? So we should have 12 values. Minus 5 plus 2 plus 8 minus 1 plus 3 plus 0 plus 6 minus 2 plus 1 we should add. Okay. Divide by n is 12. 12 patients means 12 values should be there. Okay. So what you got X bar? 5 plus 2 plus 8 minus 1 plus 3.
583.
2.5833 na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is X bar we got. Now we have to find S square. I will come back to mu. Okay, mu not given directly in the question. I will tell you how to find. Okay, go for S square. Formula for S square is what? 1 by n minus 1 into summation of x minus x bar whole square. So that is 1 minus n is 12. 12 minus 1 into xi minus x bar. So xi, so this is x1. That is 5 minus x bar is 2.5833 whole square plus 2 minus 2.5833 whole square plus 8 minus 2.5833 whole square plus minus 1 minus 2.5833 whole square plus 0 minus 2.5833 whole square. Next plus minus 2 is 0 is over, next 6 plus 6 minus 2.5833 whole square plus minus 2 minus 0 point 0 point or 2 point, okay, 2.5833 whole square. Next plus 1 minus here we have to take 1 minus 2.5833 whole square plus 5 minus 2.5833 whole square. 33 whole square. Next plus again we have minus 0 minus 2.5833 whole square. Next plus last value 4 minus 2.5833 whole square. Calculate and tell me the answer. S square.
9.538, ma'am.
9.538. So this implies, what is S? Square root of 9.538?
3.08.
3.088. Okay, so for the formula, we got x bar, we got s, but we don't know mu. What is mu? Anybody, can you tell me what is mu? How to find mu? Whether in the question given mu, you can read the question and tell me whether mu is given or not. Whether mu given in the question?
No, ma'am.
No, they are not given. So we have to assume mu. So mu depends on our hypothesis, right? In the previous problem also mu depends on our hypothesis. So that what we are considering, that is our assumption, what is the mu value for the whole universe. So here also I am assuming the mu value by taking that let us suppose that the stimulus, suppose that the stimulus administration is not accompanied with increase in the blood pressure, with increase in the blood pressure. So this is the assumption what we are made. So let us suppose that the stimulus administration is not accompanied with increase in the blood pressure. It is not increasing in the blood pressure means obviously mean will be 0. Average will be 0. So we can take because they are given the increasing, what they are given, can it be concluded that the stimulus will increase the blood pressure? But what we are assuming that, so no, it is not increasing the blood pressure, so mean will be 0. Okay, now take mu is equal to 0, then we have to prove which is correct. Okay, so then substitute all these values in equation 1. So equation 1 become, so here I will do. So equation 1 become t is equal to x bar, we got it as 2.5833 minus mu, I consider it as 0, divided by s is 3.088 into square root of n is 12. What you got t value? What you got t value?
2.8979, ma'am.
2.8979. So what they are given t value in the data? 2.201. Okay, it is less than or greater than? Greater than, right? 2.89.
Yes, ma'am.
2.89 is greater than 2.201. Therefore, the hypothesis is what?
Rejected.
Hypothesis is rejected. So here there is a two hypotheses we made. Okay, so this is a one hypothesis what we considered, and this is another hypothesis what they are given. So this is 5% level. So 5% level of significance, the hypothesis is rejected, but So what we have to conclude? So this is 5% means this is a 95%. Okay, this is a 95%. In the 5%, so can include that stimulus will increase the blood pressure. Stimulus will increase the blood pressure, that is of 5% level of significance. We are rejecting this hypothesis. But at the level of 95% of hypothesis, confidence level, at the 95% of confidence level, our hypothesis, what is our hypothesis? Stimulus in general is accompanied with increase in the blood pressure. So that will be accepted. Okay, so write down conclusion. Hence the hypothesis is rejected. Hence the hypothesis is rejected at 5% level of significance. 5% level of significance. So stop. We conclude that 95% confidence that 95% confidence the stimulus in general is accompanied with increase or decrease in the blood pressure. So what we have taken here? Increase in the blood pressure. It is not, we have taken not, it is rejected, right? It should be increase or decrease? Increase. Okay, we have taken not increase. Not increase we considered and it will be rejected. Correct? It will be rejected. But actually it will be increase in the blood pressure. Accompanied with increase in the blood pressure. In the question they are given whether it can be, they are given, right? So for that can it be, they are given, but we assume that, so our assumption we made it as no, it is not increase in the blood pressure. So this is our hypothesis. Our hypothesis rejected at the 5% level of significance. So remaining 95% level of significance says that, so as the stimulus administration is accompanied with the increase in the blood pressure. You remove not. You remove not because not is rejected. Okay.